watching me? I'm low-key scared. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Shanae, and if you love books and everything cozy, you're in the right place. In all my yapping, I forgot to mention it, but today we're doing the BookTube Newbie Tag. Enjoy! Question number 1. Why did I start this channel? Great question. Thank you for asking. The reason I started this channel is because I just love books. I love reading, and nobody I know really loves it as much as I do. Like, I don't even know that much people that read. I just want to connect with like other readers and just have a little community going. That's why I'm here. And also I love creating content. I love making videos. I love editing videos. It all comes together for me this way. What are some fun and unique things I can bring to BookTube? I don't know. I don't see a lot of European booktubers. Am I wrong? I don't know, but usually the ones I see are in like the UK or in America. I watch a lot of American booktubers, but it would be nice, I think, to have somebody in Europe. I'm so jealous of you guys, by the way, because you have Book of the Month and we don't. I'm very jealous if somebody in America sees this, especially somebody who works at Book of the Month, okay? Because this is kind of a big point for me. If you see this, I need Book of the Month. I need it now in Europe. Okay, please make it happen. Thank you. What am I most excited about for this channel? I just want it to grow. I just want to make new friends. I just want to talk about books. I want to get recommended some good books, and I want to make other people happy, and I just want them to have fun with it and watch my videos and have a smile on their face. And I would also love to just explore reading more and read more books than what I'm used to, and different kinds of books, and find some new authors. So I have all kinds of plans, so I'm very excited. Why do I love reading? I've been reading since I was a child. I also love to write my own stories. I still love writing, but I have children now, so it's a little more difficult for me to write. But yeah, I love reading. I love exploring a new world in a story and getting to know new characters, personalities. I just love the diversity of reading. I love the way it stimulates your brain, and it just keeps you on your toes, and you're always excited to turn to the next page. I love everything about reading. It's just my favorite thing to do. What book or series got me into reading? Oh my gosh, I don't know, sweetie. I don't know. I don't even know which book really did it for me, because I've been reading since did it for me. Anyways, I've been reading since I was a child, so I'm not really sure which book was really the one that got me really that into reading. I loved just dramatic stories. That's the stories I started with. So just fiction, like young adult fiction, just reading about what happens to people. It doesn't have to be anything too exciting, but yeah, I just loved it. I don't have a specific book, I'm so sorry, but I remember one book that's like my favorite book from my teenage years. It's called Sweet Mercy by Anne Tatlock. I'll put it in the video. But yeah, I really love that book. It's my first favorite ever. It's a Christian fiction novel. I don't read Christian fiction right now, actually. But yeah, that was the first book that I was like, I love it. I love it so much. It's my favorite forever. It's my all-time favorite. I recommend it to anyone. What questions would I ask my favorite booktubers? That's a hard one. Maybe how they read so many books. That's what I'm curious about. That's really one thing that I'm very curious about, is how do you read so many books one after another? Because they also do other things. They're not just reading all the time. They have everyday lives like everybody else. Maybe they don't work like everybody else. Some of them do, some of them don't. But how do you read so much, girl? How do you? I don't understand. Please explain it to me, because I want to be on your level. Okay. What challenges do I think starting a BookTube channel would overcome? Listen, I've tried this question a million times. I can't say it. What challenges do I think starting a BookTube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Okay. So I think the hardest would be trying to do it all, I guess. I can read what I want, which is great. I can also edit videos, I thumbnail, but I think combining all of them together and having a set schedule when you want to post, I think that's something we're gonna have to see about, you know. I'm already excited. I'm excited. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna go for it, and we're gonna be smart with it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fine. When did you start reading? I already answered this, but when I was a child, when I was tiny, small. Where do I read? Anywhere I want, whenever I want. I read all over the place. I read in my room, I read in the living outside. I read wherever, whenever. What kind of books I like to read? Ooh, this is a great question. Love to tell you. I read a lot of fantasy. Definitely always fiction, by the way. Well, I have read some non-fiction, but I'm usually a fiction girl. I read fantasy. I read adult fiction, also young adult fiction. Sometimes I read contemporary fiction. Romance is really a sometimes because I hate the miscommunication trope. I hate it. I can't stand it. Since I was little, I used to watch a lot of TV shows, like mature adult American TV shows, sometimes translated to my own language. But then they would have a lot of miscommunication going on and they would love each other. And you would be like, oh my gosh, you love each other. Why can't you see this? And then when I read that in a book now, it annoys me like it did back then. So no, no. But I love reading romance and cutesy stuff, like especially now when we're getting into spring and summer is going to be around the corner. So I actually do want to read romance. So please, if you have some good recommendations, send them my way so I can read my romances. Right now I'm reading Abby Jimenez, Say You'll Remember Me. Say You'll Remember Me. Say you will remember me. You should remember me. Remember. What does my book collection look like? I'm going to insert a video that's gonna be sad because I don't have a big bookshelf. I barely have room for my books. I have to keep the lower part of my bookshelf like closed off so my children won't get into my books and rip them apart. Right now the collection is kind of sad. I wanted to put a bookshelf in the bedroom, but then my husband was like, I don't want a bookshelf in the room. So partners, what can you do? Maybe someday, but I definitely want to grow my collection. Like, even though I don't have room, I'm gonna still buy some books. I also have a Kobo though, so that makes it easier because I can also store books on there. Yeah, read them like that. And that was it, guys, the BookTube Newbie Tag. Thank you for having me. Thank you for watching the whole video if you came this far. And I would love to hear what books you read and who you are, where you live, and it's getting a little creepy now. But who you are, what you like to read, if you have any good recommendations for me, and what you would like to see me do, any video which you think would be fun to watch, that you maybe want somebody to do on BookTube, just tell me and I'll do my best to make the best type of videos for you guys, okay? Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.